Welcome to Chess Strategy, the chess channel on YouTube that brings you daily puzzles and studies. Sometimes they're easy, sometimes they're hard. I try to mix a little bit, but I keep a pretty good level, I hope, for club players and also advanced players of chess. So if you're not a subscriber already, please press subscribe and make sure you're going to follow me so you get your daily dose of chess puzzles. So today I'm going to give you what I think is a pretty hard one. This is white to play and win. These two pawns are going down and they are going towards promotion. And of course we want to stop them both and then get an endgame with the knight and the bishop, which is a winning endgame, even though it takes some work to fix that. Okay, so white to play and win here. And now you can pause the video, think about this, and see if you can solve this on your own. When you return, I will show you the right solution. Go ahead. Welcome back. Okay, so what are we looking at? Well, we want to grab both of these pawns, as I said. We're not going to do it by making a bishop move and try to attack this first. This is just too slow. Black will push his pawn like this, and we're not going to be able to stop it without sacrificing one of our pieces. Perhaps something like this. Check. Black will come here. This pawn will promote. We will have to sacrifice our knight on it, and this is just a draw. So, what about grabbing this pawn directly with our king? And then making room for our knight to come here, or perhaps we want to get it here anyway. So black will again push this pawn. We will come closer and attack. Try to stop this with our knight, because the knight here is good. We also stopping the king from coming to a2. But as you see, our king is too far away here. Black will instead play king b3. We cannot stop him from coming to c2, and after that we cannot stop him from promoting. And again, we have to sacrifice our knight on that, and this is just a draw. So that is not the right solution either. Okay, now I will show the variation, which I think many of you think is the right solution, but it's not. This is a trap I went into myself, so let's show. This is not the correct move either, king c4. It looks good, it's stopping this pawn, and we are making way also to stop the black king from coming to c2 in the end. So if he now pushes the pawn, we are planning to get our knight involved like this and get it here. This looks good, all good so far. We are blocking the king from coming here. The king cannot move actually, so he cannot come here either. He only has his pawn to move here, and it looks like we're going to win. But this is not winning, because black will promote. We will take it with a check, and we're going to grab this pawn. But look at this. Look at this. After this check, black will play king a4, attacking our bishop. And the point here, that if we not move it, he's going to take it. But if we move it and put it anywhere on the board, anywhere we will, what happens? This is a stalemate. The black king cannot move, the pawn cannot move, and we're trapped. So this is a stalemate trap, and it's really, really hard to see from the beginning. But here it comes clear. We cannot start with king c4, because this will end up in the draw. So the correct move instead is this seemingly pointless move, king e4. We will have the plan to stop the black king from coming here, so we want to get our king to d3, but we have to start with moving away, so we're not allowing black to come into any stalemates. And now, if and when he pushes the pawn, we will play the knight to d5. Again, come down here, and when the king comes to b3, we simply just play king d3, and we stop him from coming anywhere. Now he can have another check here. We just go down, and now we're not looking at any stalemate traps. Something like this. We can get the king to c2, force him to get the queen, and of course this is not a stalemate because this pawn can move, so we can move away somewhere. I don't know, really, doesn't matter. This is, of course, winning. We're going to get this pawn, and then we're going to end up in the end game, knight and bishop. Okay, so let's look at some other variations. After we play the correct starting move, king e4, what if black pushes this pawn instead? Well, again, we're going to play the knight to d5, attacking this pawn, and if this one proceeds, well, we're just going to take this with a check, and we're just going to grab the next one also, and we win from there. And instead, to save this pawn, he might push it, but it's going to transform into the exact same position. But now we cannot start with this, because then we will allow the king to b2 and come down here or here, basically here, of course. So instead, we move around our king. We are going towards d2 or c2 if he pushes the pawn. And now we're going to end up with the same idea. Something like this. The king comes to b3 and our king comes to d2. And now he cannot come any further. He's forced to pull back or sacrifice his pawns. So this is winning. I think I covered the basic variations here. I may have missed something, but the important thing is, in order to avoid a stalemate later on, we have to start with king e4 to win this. And it's really a classic Richard Réti study, I think. He's brilliant. Or he was. He's dead since a long time ago. Okay, anyway, thank you for watching this. And remember to press subscribe. And, of course, come back tomorrow for another puzzle. See you back then. Bye-bye.